night, everyone. Greetings from Allie. Take it.
Thanks, BA.
Yeah, Allie team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. The core of his team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center position. And for Atlanta, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. A lot of star power in the front court between these teams. Chris, who is the best forward you ever played with?
Wow, when I think of forwards that I played with, I definitely have to go to my man, Pager, Juwan Howard. Pager, small forward, Juwan Howard. Power forward, small forward, he could just do it all. But, man, those two guys are special. Man, you love to see that kind of effort on the offensive boards. Horford might be into his 30s, but he still brings energy.
Back to Capella. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And here's Brown for 3. Hunter with the rebound. Here's Young. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Watch how Young outsmarts the defense, going for the pull-up jumper when they're unprepared.
Young against Schroeder. Horford outside. There's Tatum with the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
A natural leader and active scorer. I mean, when Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's fine.
Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's gotten his second bucket.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Outside Schroeder. Back to Horford. Pass to Tatum. To the wing on the left. Offensive rebound. Back to Schroeder from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Bogdanovich on the wing. Covered by Schroeder. The kick out to Young. Up top, Capella. Collins against Smart. Clock at 4. Collins passes to Capella. Here's Hunter. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
Oh, and it's Collins, that time on the assist from Young.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Smart passes to Horford. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. And the Celtics have another 3.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
That one goes in. Young's got 6.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
1:24 left to play in the first. On the attack, Schroeder, kick out to Brown. Tatum inside. Collins defending. Tatum can't hit.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
And the shot goes.
And you can see the comfortable level Bogdanovich has. I mean, close to the rim, he knows he has the touch.
Schroeder with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Outside Schroeder. There's Tatum with the 3. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. 9 points in the game.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Poke loose. Brown with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Pass to Schroeder. Now Tatum. Smart outside. Kick out to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. beyond the arc. And the Celtics another three.
Oh, you love to see Brown knock down the three ball, showing great strides in improving his range.
Here's Young. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Horford. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. And so it's Boston closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been very effective from the three-point line. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
On the court right now for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at the center position, locking down the middle. Here's Schroeder, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
I like guards who can hit shots in the key. Schroeder showing he can score a bunch of different ways.
Here's Young. Schroeder with a rebound. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Smart. And the shot goes down.
Just too physical. Smart shedding the defense and finishing strong.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Young. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Yeah, he doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Tatum from long range. Unable to get that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Collins. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Schroeder passes to Horford. And here's Brown. This one for 3. Collins with the rebound. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Schroeder against Young. Outside Schroeder. Brown against Hunter. Brown in the high post. He's got 6. Horford can't hit. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Nimble moves on the drive from Bogdanovic. I mean, making it tough for the defenders to stay on him.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Brown. Outside Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Brown. Over Hunter. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's Atlanta now. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Now here's Capella. To the middle. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, what really separates Capella is his explosiveness around the rim. My goodness.
Right side Schroeder. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Capella, the pass to Collins. Young from long range. The kick to Hunter. Takes a 3. Rebound Boston. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Horford. The rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Capella with a drive, and it's Capella with the jam.
You love to see the big guys drive the lane. Give Capella some incredible athleticism. I guess we shouldn't be surprised with that play.
Shots good by Schroeder. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
And the shot goes in. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Schroeder against Young. Pass to Tatum. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed.
For 3.
Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game.
They couldn't ask for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Bogdanovich from long range. His first miss. 3 for 4 in this contest now. Tatum passes to Brown. Misses the 3. Here's Collins. And Collins with the jam.
Oh, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. Some struggles for Atlanta in the first quarter. They struggled to find an offensive rhythm and that
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
We've got Danilo Gallinari. Kevin Huerter out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Gorgie Jang, and it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Nate McMillan starts the second half with. Hernan Gomez. Off target from 3-point range.
Defensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
And that one drops. And the 3-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down 3-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Outside Richardson. Here's Pritchard. Williams defending. Pritchard gets it to go.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Well, the Hawks shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. Pass to Jang. Now here's Huerter. Guarded by Richardson. And the shot's good. Huerter's gotten his first points in this one.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Richardson. Back to Pritchard. Launches the 3. Rebound Atlanta.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Jang in the post. Working on Williams. Jang gets the bucket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Canner. And Williams over to help. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Atlanta with it. The Hawks leading. To the inside. Oh, sweet move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Williams has got his second basket of the game. Boston has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Inside. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Here's Herder. Pass to Jang. Gallinari for three. Knocks down the long J. And now a 9-point Atlanta lead.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Boston calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Outside Richardson. Pass to Canner. Stolen. Outside Gallinari. Left side Herder. Canner against Gallinari. Here's Jang. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Richardson, the pass to Canner. Banked it in off the glass.
Embracing physical contact on the way up. Cantor seems to enjoy scoring right on the defense.
And the defensive shortcomings of Enes Kanter have been chronicled. But, Chris, he's a beast in the paint.
Terrific hands. His rebounding and interior scoring are what make him an NBA player.
Oh, stolen by Richardson. Williams passes to Canner. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Pass to Herder. Puts up a three. And it's Canner with a rebound. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herder. That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Some changes for Boston. And here's Brown. He's got 6. Horford outside. Tatum with it. He shoots. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds in the game. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. The rebound, Celtics. Here's Schroeder. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Horford's got 3 assists now in this one.
Energy. That's what Schroeder brings to your team, and you know the bench got fired up seeing that one.
Here's Bogdanovich. Missed it. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Hawks ahead. They're up 7. And when we fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Atlanta shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident on the floor for Boston. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at center. Smart passes to Tatum. Now Schroeder out to Horford. There's Tatum with the 3, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Yeah, and an accurate shooter from distance. I mean, Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
And Young, here we go. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Now Smart. Pass to Horford. Back to Smart. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. From in close. The shot no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
From 18 feet away. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Getting better at finding ways to draw fouls. Young just daring the D to get physical.
And both free throws good for Young.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Schroeder with it. Outside, Brown. Let's go with a 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
6'6" Bogdanovich has the height to throw it down.
Boston has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Smart against Bogdanovich. Pass to Tatum. Jacks up a 3. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
The way he's firing from 3 today, they ought to keep riding.
Here's Young. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Brown. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Each year it seems the Browns getting better shooting the ball, especially from mid-range.
Young with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Left side Young. Takes it inside. And yep, it's good. Young's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
No, exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Out to the right wing. Schroeder against Young. Outside Schroeder. Over Young. Capella with a rebound.
He playing soft off him. He might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Hawks lead by 11.
You have to box out Collins. When you don't, this is exactly what happens.
Schroeder against Capella. Outside Tatum. The 3 is up. Here's Smart. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Just an intelligent play by Tatum. Moving the ball to a guy with a great shot.
Young against Schroeder. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Warford with a steal. 1 minute left in the fourth. And here's Brown for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Oh, man. In the clutch, Brown is someone you can rely on. I mean, he knows how to find his team. Points in a hurry.
Young on the attack. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Al Horford.
2 seconds.
He drops the first one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Trae Young at the line for 2.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
Tatum from long range. Cash. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Oh, with surprising leadership from a young player, Tatum remains focused in big moments.
Off the inbound pass. The rebound by Bogdanovich. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The baseline J is on the way. Capella can't get it to go.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Yeah, they got to get into the play fast and execute. It's your only hope.
Brown can't hit. Outside Bogdanovich. Collins outside. From deep three-point range. He can't hit that time.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for the Hawks, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. These two teams known, Brent, for playing a more methodical pace. When you think of elite half-court offenses, what comes to mind?
Yeah, I think of teams that just get advantage in the half-court, Kevin, and then keep it. Well, there are a lot of teams that are mediocre that when a player makes something happen, the rest of the guys stand around or are not in position to be an outlet and to make the next play. Elite offenses in the NBA feel like there's a continuity no matter what happens. and the proprioception where they make the reads and continue to play to find their best scoring opportunity.
Here's DeRozan following the bucket by the Hawks. And Ball gets double teamed. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Off target from outside. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Collins wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up just as important.
Hunter against Ball. Over in the corner, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Williams.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Now, here is Young. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And Bogdanovic needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
Pass to Vucevic. The feed now to Levine. Over Bogdanovic. Atlanta with the rebound. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential. And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Ball. After the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Ball, the pass to Levine. Back to Ball. He dishes it to Levine. Shot to stop the run, and he sinks the layup.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Now, here is Young. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Capella. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Vucevic. Williams kicks the ball. And Levine launches it from deep. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. And Hunter, here we go. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to DeRozan. Outside Levine. And there's the drive. And the jam by Levine.
Without a doubt, one of the game's most graceful athletes. Levine just seems to glide down the lane.
Here's Young. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Kicks it out to Collins. Feeds to Capella. A second chance effort from outside the arc. And Vucevic pulls it down. Bulls trail by 6. Williams finds DeRozan. And here is Ball. Now Levine. There's the pass to Williams. Outside Levine. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Young outside. Bogdanovic. That's for 2.
And great activity from Levine there when he's engaged on defense.
And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Bulls. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. Now, here's DeRozan. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 2 on the clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling, whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Now, here is Young. Hunter, no one around him. His three-pointer's off the mark. Williams with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Ball, the pass to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And when Levine goes up, you have that period where you're wondering what he's going to do, and it's usually something spectacular.
Now, here is Young. Passes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Here's Young after the made shot from Zach LaVine. From downtown, and Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Ball. To the right side. There's Williams with the three. No good on that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And the officials call a traveling violation. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Outside Williams. Driving in. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Well, you deserve that kind of treatment if you're going to get up on Lou Williams like that. Terrific at getting to the rack.
Pass to DeRozan. Vucevic trying to get over.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Gallinari outside. Jacks up a three. And Zhang kicks to Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Misses off the right iron.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And it's Vucevic missing. Atlanta leading by 11. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Here's Williams. Going inside. To the inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Chicago ball.
Bulls trail by 11. Outside, White. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Williams. Here's Herter. Misses the layup. Bulls have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Pass to Green. This one for 3. Gallinari with the rebound.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Gallinari. It's good on the putback. Gallinari's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks.
Well, hustle from Gallo there. Remember, at 6'10", he can do that. Makes the right call by going back in and finding possession there.
Bradley finds Green. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And so it's Atlanta. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They have a 13-point lead. And Shaq. And
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gorgie Dang is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Now here's Jones, following the miss by Lou Williams. Jones dishes to Green. And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches, and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways that get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
Here's Reddish, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Reddish pinballing, fighting his way through the defense, and then finding a way to score.
White looking around. He feeds it to Johnson. It's stolen by Reddish. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Williams has got his second basket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Green, the pass to Johnson. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. And the pass to Jones. Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 14. Here's Herter. Gallinari on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. And Jang gets it to go. And the Hawks lead by 16.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Green. Jones in the post. Johnson dishes to Green. A 3-ball. Bulls with the fresh shot clock. Bradley against Jang. And another shot. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
Outside, Jones. They kick it out to Green. Back to Jones. Trying to end the drought. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
The kick out to Williams. There's a minute 40 left to play in the third.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Bradley. Rebound by Jang. Atlanta leading by 18. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot here.
And Lou Williams, always a threat off the bench, has had the right mindset for playing six-man really his whole career.
And as that career sort of is in the twilight, I don't think that mentality for Lou changes, where he wants to come in and impact the game, especially on the offensive end. And maybe he wins you 2 or 3 games during the regular season that takes you from a team that might not have home court to one that does. And maybe one of those magical nights happens in the postseason for Lou Williams.
Now White, after Gallinari missed from long range. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by Herter.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And you have to love how eager Kevin Herter is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position, so he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
Now here's Levine. 8 points for him. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Young against Ball. Young inside. Excellent D there from Ball. And Levine launches it from deep. Off target with that shot. And so it's Atlanta in command with a 16-point. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. Now Young, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Here's Hunter. Capella trying to free himself up. The kick out to Young. Hunter against Vucevic. Williams with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Just 5 to shoot. Capella with it. Now defended by Levine. And here's Collins from outside. The shot will not fall. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Vucevic the pass to DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And just so hard to stop DeRozan from making his way inside and generating points.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And Young, here we go. Passes it to Capella. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Levine wide open at the tip, and Ball stays with it. Ball's got his first bucket in this one.
Lonzo Ball is a very big guard and can be effective as a rebounder, so beautiful work there to get some second chance points.
Atlanta calls timeout. Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfect. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Now, here is Young. Good on the bucket. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Williams kicks to Levine. Driving to the basket. Count it.
You see the strength Levine's added to his frame, allows him to fight through that physical D.
Young with the ball. The dish to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Williams passes to Levine. The tray gets the three-pointer to fall. Levine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you got to run Levine off that line. He's a legitimate threat to do damage from deep.
Here's Collins. Nice move. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 11.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to Levine. For the three. Again, Levine missing. And has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Atlanta.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for John Collins.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
From 18 feet away, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Levine for three, drills the three-pointer.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Now, here is Young. From deep. That one doesn't go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for
And also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Now Young. Young drawing the double team. Down low. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Great find by Trey Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Robinson finds Lowry. Now Adebayo. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Pass to Bogdanovich. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat.
Miami ball.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Young. And they pick up two.
Many scouts felt Trey Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level. And that's where he's a complete threat.
Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Got it. You love how fearless Butler can be, charging through contact to get his shot.
Young on the attack. It's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Robinson. Unloads. The rebound by the Hawks.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Left side Robinson. Over Hunter. Misses off the left iron. The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Even though he spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Bogdanovich goes 6'6", 220. He's a threat inside.
You know, by the time Bogdan Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Robinson finds some space. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Robinson's got 8.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. From deep, the long distance 3 is buried. He's got 5. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Lowry against Young. Capella with a block.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Out to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Adebayo. Stolen by Capella. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Bogdanovich. The shot that time not on target. And it's Miami the other way. Robinson finds Adebayo. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. And now the Hawks on the break. Bogdanovich with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Robinson with a steal. Back to Lowry. Capella with a block. And he recovers it. The Hawks leading. Hunter passes to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. On the take. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Well, when you play as hard as Collins does, you're going to get to the foul line. Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Butler passes to Adebayo. And it's in there.
More and more comfortable facing up and knocking down jumpers. Bam Adebayo's game continues to grow.
Bogdanovich from long range. It doesn't go for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Hawks on top, leading by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. For 3, Lowry. That shot is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
A capable scorer from all three levels. But what's really unique about Kyle Lowry is his physicality near the rim. He bullies defenders.
It's good on the putback.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Miami trailing. Lowry left side. And he hits it. That makes him 1 for 6 for the game. And something Lowry's always had, great strength.
You know what? He helps set a physical tone for the team. That's what you expect from your 7-footer, not your 6-footer.
Young can't hit.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Here's Butler. And you can count it. He'll go. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Adebayo. Second shot opportunity. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
Now here's Young. That one goes. Count it. Young's got 6.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Lowry against Young. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo, uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Heat lead by 1. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Here's Butler, following the score by Atlanta. Going inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Miami. Outside Herter. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. It's Hero on the take. And stolen by Herter. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Kicks it to Hero.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to Dedmon.
2 minutes.
Pass to Hero. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end. That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? To the middle. Here's Dedmon, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And above the rim finisher, Dedmon gets most of his points right at the rack.
Pass to Herter. 1:05 left to play in the first half. Outside Gallinari. Clock at 6. Driving to the basket, and Gallinari throws it down.
And I like this. Don't settle for the jumper. Attack off the dribble. Use your skill to finish. Excellent play by Gallinari.
Now here's Oladipo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Dedmon, no good.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. may have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
If you do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
And it's the Heat with the ball. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Oladipo. Crafty move, and the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltending.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Inside. Here's Jang. Oladipo with the rebound. Here's Hero. He got it up. And a pretty tightly contested.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed it was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They kept at it on both ends of the floor. And that'll...
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Duncan Robinson.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. We've got Markieff Morris. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the three. A small forward. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last. The Hawks trailing. Williams with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Well, Smitty, you think of all the Sixth Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career, BA. He saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best. Good recognition by Lou. Sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Boom! He jams it straight down. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Williams, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
When you look at the trajectory of Williams' career, second-round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine.
And he sinks the second.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Outside Robinson. Out to Lowry. Back to Robinson. Pass to Lowry. Clock is at 3. The rebound by the Hawks.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And the Hawks with possession here. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Here's Williams. Fires the 3.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Here's Tucker. Outside for Butler. Pass to Lowry. The 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Lowry's got 5 points.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Driving inside, and the layup is good off the glass. He has 6.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Pass to Tucker. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. Outside Robinson. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Lowry outside. Now Butler. The three is up. 5 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Rolling off the pick, Bam is very mobile, finds good spacing and his shot.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's the second personal foul. Team third.
1:52 left in the third. Oladipo against Williams. It's Herter on the wing. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Gallinari's shot is off.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Here's Lowry, guarded by Young. Outside Butler. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Right wing from 17, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
The Hawks have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Young against Lowry. And Young, here we go. And Tucker pulls it down. Miami has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
What a physical play from Butler, going for a dunk and jamming it right in on top of the defense.
Bogdanovich finds Hunter. And he drives in. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
The Heat with the lead. Now here's Lowry. He's got 5. Down low. Here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Capella in the high post. Back to Young. Collins outside. Another shot. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Stolen by Capella. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat up by 5. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Pass to Tucker. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats from Miami.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing they've been able to do since the very beginning of this game is score points off turnovers, and lots of them.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Lowry outside. Outside Tucker. 4 on the clock. Outside for Butler. Drops in the 3. And the Heat lead by 9.
I love what Jimmy Butler brings to your offense. The ability to score without dominating the ball.
Young with it. Picked up by Tucker. Butler with a steal. Lowry, a good look. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Atlanta is shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. And here's Butler outside. And the Heat, another three.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Pass to Robinson. He shoots it. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Back to Bogdanovich. For 3. And here's Hunter from the arc. The shot misses, and Miami will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Dedmon's checked in for Miami. Hunter against Butler. Robinson on the wing. Over Bogdanovich. And finished off by Adebayo.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Right side Young. Capella, the pass to Young. Second chance effort. And he's going to the line. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told them it's going to come down to our defense. If we buckle down and get stops, they've got no way back. With the win in sight, he doesn't want them to relax. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunks.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Lowry outside to the inside. Dedmon. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're trailing by 12. 1:41 left to play in the fourth. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Young. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
All-star, John Collins. And that's his first personal foul. Team 4th.
And he drops the first.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency. And many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
Bogdanovich, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Lowry gets doubled. Pass to Adebayo. Robinson with it. From about 19. Adebayo, no good.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Heat.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And what a huge performance it was for Jimmy Butler.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Here's Dedmon, three-pointer. And Lowry with the basket on the assist from Butler.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two.
I love the leadership Lowry offers. It's very valuable. A great role model for his younger teammates.
Young misses.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Back to Lowry. Outside for Butler. And here's Robinson. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. So
And the Atlanta Hawks, a shot from earlier on, arriving for a battle on and with tip.
Thank you, Kevin.
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. And for Boston, onto the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center, filling out the middle. Back to Collins, and stolen by Tatum. Schroeder finds Brown. Trying to find Schroeder, gets it to him. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From three, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
Tatum gets the bucket.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Young against Schroeder. Young pass to Bogdanovich. Young inside. Brown on him. Young's shot is off.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
That call. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
You know, you see Young's eyes light up when the break is on. Solid at scoring in transition.
Brown right side. And Brown throws it down hard.
Ooh, a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here is Young. Unable to get that one. Outside, Horford. Tatum against Bogdanovich. Now, here's Horford. T right on him. Shot clock at 5. Here's Smart. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
That one on Collins.
Well, I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
And we talk about Smart as a leader. This guy's not afraid to get up in a teammate's shirt if that's what it calls for.
There's no doubt this guy is so passionate and so vocal. And what you love more than anything is the willingness to take head-on tough issues. Some guys will shy away, not Mr. Marcus Smart.
Brown wide open. He fires. Gets an open look and hits.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Here's Young. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Brown. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got 7 points.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
Bogdanovich finds Collins. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Schroeder dishes to Horford. Tatum way outside. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 3. Right side, Bogdanovich. The 3. The shot misses. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Now Brown. He has 7. From past the arc. No good. His first miss after 3 makes. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break, and finished off by Brown.
Well, that's a case where Marcus Smart is anticipating that pass. He jumps into the passing lane and uses his terrific speed. That's beautiful.
Now, here is Young. Broke loose. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here we go again. The Celtics in transition. Up the court they go. The pass to Horford. Stolen by Collins. Hunter, no one around him. The Hawks again can't hit. Smart with the ball. And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics lead by 5. And don't go away. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Celtics?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Back to Collins. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Collins has got his second bucket of the night. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Young drives in. Bogdanovich wide open. Buries it from 3-point range.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside, Horford. And here's Tatum for 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum. So Boston ends up going with the new group. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Outside Williams. To the inside. Here's Jang. No good. That would have tied it.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Pass to Pritchard. Lobs it up for Cantor and stolen by Jang. Reddish with the ball. Hernan Gomez on him. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Pritchard. Throws it up high, and Cantor throws it down.
Boy, Cantor is a big-time target. Sometimes just throw it toward the rim. He'll take care of the rest.
Drafted late, 26th overall in 2020. Pritchard hit the ground running and really has never looked back.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from those guys that get 4 years of college playing for a very sound coach. Peyton was physically ready. His strength is a key part of his game. Listen, the skill set, the dedication, the basketball IQ, it's all baked in by the time he arrives at the league level.
Pritchard, Hernan Gomez passes to Richardson. Off target with his 3. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Takes it to Reddish. Takes the 3. And Boston with the rebound. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Williams outside. Kept alive by Boston. Cantor, the pass to Richardson. Back to Cantor. 5 on the clock. That one wide left.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Richardson kicks to Cantor. On the wing, Williams. Goes up with the stripe. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Elite offensive rebounder from the moment he stepped between the lines. Enes Kanter, that is a strength of his game.
Gallinari surveying the D. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Well, let's remember, at 6'10", Gallinari is a threat from that distance. My goodness.
Hernan Gomez in the corner. Richardson outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Cantor inside. Jang defending. No good from Hernan Gomez. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Reddish's shot is good.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
Here's Pritchard. A three-pointer off the mark. Tie game in Boston. We'll see you back here after.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson. It was a big-time first quarter for Jaylen Brown. He had 9 points and that should...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Boston. Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. Then there's Richardson, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3 spot. A nice shot by Gallinari.
In between game for Danilo Gallinari. Okay.
Richardson outside. Pass to Pritchard. Bombs it up for Kanter. And it's the Hawks ball. Williams dishes to Jang. Here's Herder. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, Gorgui Dieng, as a big man, is an excellent passer. That's a pretty look.
Here's Pritchard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. On the wing, Williams. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And a great move from Hernan Gomez as he gets it to go.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Outside Williams. Here he goes. And it's good. 2 points. Williams has got the lead. Back up to 2 now for the Hawks. Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Pritchard. Back to Hernan Gomez. Now the pass to Richardson. From the top of the key, they get it back. Kanter, the pass to Pritchard. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Down low, here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, I'd like to see Gallinari attack the basket. It provides a nice counterbalance to that shooting ability.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Williams. Pritchard passes to Richardson. Williams for 3. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Celtics trail by 4. And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about coming into the league at 19, a decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Atlanta leading by 4. It's Collins with the drive. And finished off by Collins.
And how about the mobility from the big man? I love when Collins takes charge and goes aggressively to the hoop.
Pass to Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Young drives in. He gets that one. Young's got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Young against Schroeder. And here's Brown outside. Collins grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The 3 from Bogdanovich. No good on the shot. Now Boston takes it the other way. Nobody near Schroeder. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Knocked away. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Smart. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
And the Celtics with possession here. They trail by 7. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smart deciding where to go with it. Brown against Hunter. Shoots. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Celtics ball. Hunter against Brown. Passes it to Schroeder. Lets the 3 fly. And that one released in time, but no good.
And really, Hunter can guard every position.
And so it's Atlanta heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Schroeder finds Smart. No good with the triple.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Oh, that's blocked. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. Here's Tatum. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Outside Tatum. With the drive, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Just 5 on the clock. And taken away by Brown. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. The putback, and Schroeder stays with it.
That's about willpower from Dennis Schroeder. Great job out hustling guys on the offensive glass.
And here is Capella. Young looking it over. Rebounded by Smart.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
On the wing, Brown. Shot clock at 6. Back to Smart. Horford kicks to Brown. All 3 off the mark.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Collins, good.
And even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Brown against Hunter. Outside, Smart. Back to Brown. It's blocked.
And putting that 7-2 wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
6 to shoot. Brown kicks to Smart. Wants to get it to Brown and does. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Atlanta ball.
Atlanta leading by 10.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
1:58 left to play in the final quarter. In the corner, it's Capella. Shoots over Schroeder. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got the lead up to 12 now for Atlanta.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in. And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Capella dishes to Collins. And finish off by Collins.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
Young against Schroeder. Outside, Horford. Pass to Tatum. From the arc. Traps in the tray. Tatum's got it back down to within single digits for the Celtics.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Young pass to Collins. Back to Young. There's the triple. That shot is off. So the Celtics will take it the other way. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talked about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
It's stolen by Schroeder.
Disappointing day for him. Let's see if they go down with the fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. The pass to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Outside Collins. And so the Hawks take the win. A narrow. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
In at the 3 slot. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. 2 heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Now here's Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots. And Levine with the basket on the assist by Vucevic.
Yeah, and how about the confidence Levine has? I mean, it feels like he can get these shots whenever he wants.
Young against Williams. "13 feet out, and that one's good." Young.
The mid-range can be tricky for Young, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Ball outside, into the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
Oh, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
First team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the first.
Now, look, he was laying in wait for that pass. I mean, lured him into his trap.
And Williams punches it home.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's Capella. Bogdanovic down low. He's covered by Levine. Bogdanovic, that's good.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Levine against Bogdanovic. Levine passes to Vucevic. And he converts the layup.
They've come out of the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start the game.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Young, the pass to Hunter. Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovic. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
A workhorse on the glass. Capella ready to pounce on misses as soon as the shot goes up.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Ball passes to Vucevic. Left side Levine. 6 to shoot. Over Bogdanovic. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Ball against Young. Driving in.
A very active player. It's fantastic watching ball. Work hard to disrupt this man's concentration.
Offensive board. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Levine for three. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Levine's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Collins finds Young. Here he goes. Here's Capella. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
There weren't any Swiss players in the NBA until just a few years ago, but now Capella, one of several guys from Switzerland making an impact in this league.
Tries to save it. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Young, the pass to Collins. And counted from 19 feet away.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Outside, Williams. Back to ball. Pass to Levine. And here is Williams. 4 on the clock. And here's Levine. He's got 5. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Now here's Young. Pass to Hunter. Collins outside. Here's Young. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Now here's Vucevic. Ball outside. Now Williams. Collins defending. Levine passes to Ball. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Ball's gotten his second bucket of the game.
He has the size to be a factor inside. Ball doesn't shy away from testing his luck.
Here's Young. Goes back up. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Bulls out in front. Up. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. That's the Bulls' 5 as we get into the second quarter. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now Young. Collins outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Collins with it. He's picked up by Levine to the paint. And stolen by Williams.
Love when guys are alert and aware on. Great job to prevent the entry pass.
Here's DeRozan. And Young pulls it down. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him. The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Pass to Collins. Here's Bogdanovich. All alone. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night.
Polished offensive player. Bogdanovich has a nice-looking mid-range shot, and it just continues to get better.
Here's Levine for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
That's a slip-up by the team. I'm sure they know it. I mean, the one guy you don't want to give an open 3 to.
Pass to Young. Pulls up on the wing. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Levine. Back to Williams. DeRozan outside. Ball finds DeRozan. 3 on the clock. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. Well, one thing we can take away from the 2021 season, the enjoyment that it brought to people during such a tough time, Chris.
You're right, Bill. Everyone was happy. Everybody was happy to have a fair season. Even if you couldn't watch all the games in person, I'll tell you what. It's just what we need.
Levine can't hit.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Hunter passes to Young. Stolen by Ball. Down low. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Here's Young. He's got it. That makes him 2 for 8. Hopefully he can get it going now.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Ball outside. Levine with it. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. A minute 50 left in the first half of this game. Young, the pass to Capella. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
That's a real strength of Bogdanovich. I mean, you really got to crowd his space when he's thinking of shooting the 3.
Pass to Levine. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. Levine's got 11 points.
I just love the ball move.
Young, the pass to Collins. And here's Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Some high IQ basketball from Bogdanovich. Moves the ball to the wide open man for an assist.
Ball finds Levine. 52 seconds left in the second. There's the triple. The rebound by the Hawks. Here's Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Levine for 3. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
29 seconds left in the first half. Young, the pass to Collins. With the drive. And Collins with the slam.
Oh, an explosive leaper who plays with good energy. Collins can make some real athletic finishes.
Outside Levine. Here's Vucevic. No good on the buzzer beater. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Their biggest lead in the first. And that's a wrap with the...
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And the Hawks looking at who they've got in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5.
Man, you love how Collins has developed his game offensively. More moves inside, more range, and more confidence.
Here's Caruso. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 20-10 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Kept alive. It's a neck-and-neck game in Chicago. A nice shot by Gallinari. Gallinari's got his first points of the game.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
White with it, picked up by Gallinari, and he comes up with a bucket. And the Bulls lead by 3.
There's a certain level of fearlessness we see from White, not fazed by that contact on the shot.
Here's Reddish. Pass to Herter. Here's Jang. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Now here's White. Outside Jones. Back to White. On the wing, Bradley. 19-footer.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
The Hawks have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Williams. And that one's good. Williams has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
White against Williams. Over to the wing. And stolen by Herter. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Reddish. That one's wide left. Chicago has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Williams in the post. He's guarded by White. Williams passes to Gallinari. For the lead. Jang controls the rebound and the putback.
They're really working the paint now.
For Chicago, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half.
2 minutes.
Back to White. Pass to Caruso. Six on the shot clock. And he drives in. And that one is stuffed right through.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Atlanta with the ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Outside Herter. That shot off. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. To the middle. Here's Jones. And there it is for him. And now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
White against Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got his second basket.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Pass to White. Back to Caruso. Outside White. Fires from deep. Atlanta with a rebound. Jang's got 4 rebounds now. It's Herter on the wing. Back to Williams. Drives to the hoop. Outside Herter. Inside. Here's Jang. Rebound by the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
That's his first personal foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for Chicago.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Hawks have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Here's Williams. And he lays it up and in. Williams has got 6.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Levine way outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good player.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Bradley in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Hunter. The kick out to Young. Pass to Collins to tie it up. And the layup is good. It's all knotted up.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Ball outside. Now here's Levine. Here's the 3. Williams finds Levine. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Collins outside. Outside Young. Doesn't go that time. For Chicago, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Now here's DeRozan. Ball outside. The shot off that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Collins passes to Capella. Misses from close range.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Levine against Bogdanovich. Outside Levine. Shot clock at 6. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Levine.
You like seeing Levine like more like this, wanting to improve as a passer.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Outside Young. Oh, and Bradley with a block. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
Atlanta ball.
Stolen by Ball. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, there's the alley. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Young with it. Guarded now by Ball. And here's Hunter for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
3 points.
Young's got 3 assists tonight.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Now here's Ball. Outside Levine. On the wing, Levine. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Staying under control in key moments. I mean, the way Levine handles these important possessions are so impressive.
Young can't hit.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. Oh, it's not a smart shot.
Ball outside. Pass to Levine. Fires for 3. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
We've seen the evolution of Zach as a three-point shooter. He's gained confidence behind the arc. He makes an impactful ball break.
Here's Young. And Capella gets it to go.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Now here's Levine. DeRozan outside. Pass to Ball. Here's Bradley. Guarded by Capella. Here's Ball. And it's blocked by Collins.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
Here's DeRozan. On the wing, Levine. They double team Levine. Clock at 6. DeRozan outside. Three-pointer off the mark. 16 seconds left in the game. Bogdanovich from long range. Can't get it to drop. And here's Levine. This one belongs to Chicago. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
For tonight, Brett, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Now Robinson, following DeAndre Hunter's three-point attempt. Butler kicks to Lowry. And it's off from three-point range. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Hunter on the wing. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. From deep. Collins grabs the miss. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases, has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
Now Lowry following Bogdanovich's three-point attempt. And the basket is good.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
Young against Lowry. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Lowry up top, defended by Young. Inside, here's Butler. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
And Young, here we go. And that one, good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Miami shooting their first free throw of the night here. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. It's Young on the wing. Outside, Bogdanovich. Stolen by Robinson. And Robinson with a clear path to the basket. And the dunk by Robinson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Back to Young. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Lowry against Young. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And Lowry gets it to go.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here is Young. And it's blocked. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here.
Good defensive play. Adebayo on the inside, helping out his teammates.
Robinson passes to Butler. Lowry against Collins. Outside Robinson. Heat moving the ball around. And Hunter over to help. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Robinson against Bogdanovich. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Lays it up off the glass.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Miami Heat. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Robinson. Fires it up. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Butler against Young. Bogdanovich wide open. It's good. This game is all even. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
I think he's just going to get more and more confident from behind the arc and become a more consistent scorer in this league as time goes by.
It's all tied in Miami. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Heat. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spot. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Beyond the arc. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Young pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Driving the lane. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. A 3 off the inbound. The Heat with the lead.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate. He leads by example and always vocal.
Well, they're passing to Adebayo. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and is still focused enough to score.
Young passes to Hunter. Outside Collins. And here's Young from the arc. It's not going to go for him. And it's Miami the other way. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
Here's Young. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. To the paint, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Lowry against Young. Lets it go from deep. Tucker can't get it to go.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Here's Lowry. Here's Tucker. Back to Lowry. Passes it to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Inside. Just 4 to shoot. 6 feet out. Puts up a three. Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And so they foul intentionally. And we're seeing players, Brett, rise from deeper than ever before. You were a pretty good shooter. What was your maximum range?
Wow, Kevin, that's a great question. I wasn't allowed to shoot where it is that I could shoot from, so we won't get into that. But yeah, guys are coming into the league more equipped, and it's because they're seeing that happen with players like Steph Curry, players like Trae Young, who are making that shot more and more effective, Damian Lillard, and now they're practicing those shots and they're more efficient with them. So there's a reason why guys like the deep ball, and it's getting deeper.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Williams passes to Gallinari. Back to Williams. The dish to Jang. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Williams finds Jang. Out to Gallinari. Nice yet again. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Sweet shot from Gallo. So many ways he can hurt you.
Oladipo taking his time here. And there's the pass to Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. Here's Dedmon. All sorts of time. Rebound by Jang.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
That's in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Gallinari.
He's showing some nice body control, outstanding at keeping his composure and continuing to play at his speed is Gallinari.
To the inside, Dedmon. Oladipo outside. Pass to Strus. And there's the drive. Morris trying to free himself up, and it's Strus missing. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Morris inside. Gallinari on him. Morris with the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Williams against Oladipo. Left side Williams. He kicks to Gallinari. Here's Herter. From outside off the mark. And that'll do it for the first half of
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. In the first period, their biggest lead.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Heat leading by 5. And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Jang is out there with Gallinari. And it's Williams at the point guard position. Rebound by the Heat.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And it's Strus missing. The Hawks trail by 5. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Atlanta calls timeout. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Here's Young. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter over Butler. And too long on the shot.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Robinson, that's good.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. They trail by 11. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Yeah, you really want to stay down on any kind of fake like that, so Trae Young does a nice job of coaxing the defense. You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trail by 9. To the middle, here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
Young against Adebayo. Feeds it to Capella, and Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Capella, and he banks in the layup. Capella's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Young against Lowry. Stolen by Collins. One-on-one fast break. Lobbed up there for Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Like it when Collins is cleaning up the glass and then just rocking the rim.
Outside, Robinson pulls it up. They get it back.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Young looking it over. That shot off. Some solid defense from Butler. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Lowry. Dishes it to Tucker. Left side, Lowry. 5 to shoot. Butler from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside Williams. Over in the corner, Reddish. Sinks the triple.
Quick trigger from Reddish there speaks to his confidence. He just let that one fly.
The Heat leading by 9. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Edmond passes to Morris. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Cam Reddish. That's his first personal foul.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Morris right side. And Morris throws it down.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
The Hawks trail by 11. Now Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Gallinari. That 3 off the mark. Miami's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Gallinari with the steal. Deflects the pass. Morris passes to Dedmon. Pass to Hero. 41 seconds left in the third. Just 5 to shoot. Heat moving the ball around. Morris, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's stolen by Oladipo. And Morris throws it down.
You know, Dedmon's not going to get a lot of possessions like that, but makes a very good decision. Finds an open teammate.
Williams scanning the floor. And Oladipo pulls it down.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
It's Hero's quickness on defense right now that's helping him to be effective.
And so it And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Hawks trail by 13. So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Hero out there with Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus into the small forward. Oladipo against Williams. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. That shot missing, and it's the Hawks taking it the other way. It's stolen by Morris. Hero passes to Morris. Misses from short range. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 10-point game. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Here's Lowry. Following the basket by Trae Young. Lowry finds Butler. Sweet move. He takes it up and leaves it in. And the Heat lead by 10.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Kicks it out to Collins. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Lowry with the ball. 3-pointer, Butler. It's hauled in by Trae Young. The Hawks trail by 10. Collins wide open. He fires. Offensive rebound. Outside Bogdanovich. Tries again. 5 on the clock. And Young kicks to Capella. Hunter on the wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Lowry. The shot. Hunter grabs the miss.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
John Collins and his versatility are very, very exciting. Not just as a scorer and a rebounder, but defensively as a shot blocker and a versatile, switchable defender.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Robinson. Robinson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Young inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. The pass to Hunter. Capella against Lowry. And it's Capella missing. The Heat leading by 10. And an intentional foul right there.
DeAndre Hunter. That's his 2nd personal foul.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Lowry dishes to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, and this team depends on Lowry. I mean, so skilled at creating shots for himself or his teammate.
Young. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Outside Butler. Kicks to Robinson. Down low, here's Adebayo. Atlanta with the rebound. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Young pass to Bogdanovich. No good off the back of the rim. The Heat have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Lowry finds Butler. And the basket by Lowry. And the Heat lead by 12.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Outside Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Heat have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Heat.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Bam Adebayo.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Now Bogdanovich. After Jimmy Butler missed from long range. The lead now in single digits.
Great strides in honing in his shot, looking more and more comfortable on the offensive end is Bogdanovich.
Young against Lowry. 16 seconds left in the game. Clock at 6. Pulls up, and Capella sends it back.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
And Lowry puts up a deep 3. No good on the quick 3. And here's Young from the arc. And so it's the Heat winning this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly...
Thank you.